Stamper here in Michigan. As you know, I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up, and if you see any of the items, they will be live on January 3rd, and I'll have the links, okay? So for now, I'm going to show you, this is what we're going to be using for as we get ready for the new year here. It's the Painted Poppies. And the Painted Poppies and the Peaceful Moments. And I made this card, and it's so simple. All right, I'm gonna show you how to do this in a quick way, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so, and it's darling. And look inside. I thought that was darling. I have my first happy birthday. I don't have a lot of happy birthday ones that I do, so this came out really pretty. So we're gonna actually do two cards. One is like real simple, to the point, and then this one is kind of a little bit more elaborate, and you can kind of, you know, show your arty side if you like, okay? It's kind of like a one-sheet wonder, but you're only using 5 1/4 times 4 instead of the whole 8.5 by 11. So, and if you don't like what you do, turn it over. Okay, this is about just being just kind of expressing yourself today. Oh, and helpful hints. I almost had a casualty. I almost lost my little stamen that goes with my little die cuts. Well, I put a magnet with a bell on it. So then all my die cuts are together now. I won't lose anybody. I know, I thought it was going to have a nervous breakdown. I just have gotten these beautiful die cuts I'm using right now, and you'll see that with the Painted Poppies. Really pretty, aren't they? And of course I'm using the stamps. So let's get started. I'm using the Poppy Parade. You can use, and really cool in the catalog, it actually has the stamps and the colors that coordinate, the inks that coordinate with whatever suite that you end up purchasing. So Poppy Parade is a coordinating one, and I thought, well, let's just show you. You can do any color you want, but let's show you what goes with this and how pretty it looks, okay? So I made my first, my usual cardstock, an A2 size, 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, and fold, and you're ready to rock and roll. All right, now this is the grouping for the Painted Poppies and the Peaceful Moments. The Peaceful Moments, this die cut that I just showed you, all these die cuts here, goes with this grouping here. And then the Painted Poppies has another die cut, which is on its way, but I really wanted to get the flowers first. So what we're going to do first is we're going to use we're just using 2 inks. That's it. Memento Black and Poppy Parade. All right, and we're going to do the outline, which I love doing this. I think it's so pretty. I've done it on some other, I did it on another one-sheet wonder that I loved, and I just fell in love with it. So, you know, when they have these flowers, I get so excited. Let's make sure I don't get any ink on my nice Whisper White, right? How many times has anybody done that, right? All right. So actually just go off the off this little paper too, if you like. All right. So I'm just gonna do about 5 to 7 of these. You'll notice I did about 7 on this card. All right. So you can do as many as you want. Remember, we're gonna put some leaves on here as well. So some of them you're gonna see, and some of them you will not see. So don't worry. It's not the end of the world, because it's really making your own designer paper is what you're doing. And so we're going to just go off the grid a little bit there, and I think I'm just going to put one here. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I did an odd number. Either 5 or 7 is where I usually like to hang on when I'm doing the one-sheet wonders. I like to do an odd number. It just looks better. Lucky number 7. All right. So now we're done with this little guy. We're going to take him off, and we're going to use the shadowing one, which I really love to use, is this one right here. And this is what makes it nice. Some people color all these in, but this makes it so simple. Just open up the color that you want. Again, Poppy Parade is what we're using. All right. And it doesn't have to be accurate, because you're going to have some areas that are going to be lighter than others, okay? So it's okay. And bam, look at that, you're done. It doesn't have to line up perfectly. You're going to have some areas that are white. That's okay. You can go over it again too. Or you can do first, second, third generation if you want. A lot of ladies like to do that. There. I know. How quick was that? That was pretty quick. I guess we're using two colors. I'm sorry. We're using Mossy Meadow too for the leaves. Gosh, I wondered why my green was here. All right, so there we go. Poppy Parade, and now we're going to do the leaves. All right. Thankfully, I had that here. Now, you'll notice that these two leaves, these two stamps are separate. So what I did is I stuck them together. And I thought that made it really kind of cool, easy to do. And you'll find out, either you can do it separate or together like I am. I just thought it was kind of a fun idea. So let's just kind of play around and let it go off right off the paper, you know. And see how that one leaf kind of follows in that one area? Bam. Yeah. Upside down. And it just follows right nicely. I was just lucky. I just happened to have it in the right place at the right time. That's it. And then if it doesn't, then just see how I'm just going off the grid there? Off the paper? There you go. And then maybe a little bit right here. Okay. There we go. As if it's continuing like fabric, you know, when you see a piece of fabric that's just kind of continuing after it's been cut. There you go. Oh, that's great. You can add more to it if you want or less. All right. Now, I've got my leaves on there, which is cool. Now, let's get the spackle, which is really cool. It's this one right here. This one's going to add a little bit more dimension to my flowers, and I could have done that right all together, but I forgot. I forgot. Oh dear. All right, what's everybody doing for New Year's? Are you guys going out? You have a date? Right. Staying home, watching the ball drop with Ryan Seacrest. Okay, see that? Now, I'm just going to... I think Ryan Seacrest needs a date. I don't know if he's dating anybody, but he should, you know. There we go. See how it makes that nice dimension on the flowers? Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And look how simple that was. Okay. You're going to go, oh my gosh, this was so easy. And this is a great way to practice with all the pieces, especially when you're concerned about, and you've never really tried it. Maybe you're new at Stampin' Up. You know, this is your first time watching somebody, and if you're new to and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to help you. And maybe you don't know how to use these, and I certainly didn't when I first started out. I didn't know what this was for, and now I love them. I just love them. And then there's a small one too. I'm not going to use that little guy. I just used the big spackle one. But now look, it's done. Okay. Now take your little handy wipes here and make sure you don't have any ink on you, because that would really be upsetting. My first practice one, I did the black Memento in the outline, and then I went and used the solid one. I did Memento black again. So it made a very black flower. Great if you're Morticia, right? All right, so I know, even I make mistakes. It's hard to believe. Now, what we did is, these are beautiful, okay? I wanted to fussy cut them, and then I die cut them in the machine. So I've already got them ready. All right, here's a few of them. And what I'm going to do is, and I didn't have to use both die cuts. There's obviously a die cut that'll even die cut the outline of everything, but I didn't want to use that one. I just used the bigger one, and then just took my favorite flower and lined it up and stuck it in there, and it turned out great. So, and it still has that illusion as if it, you know, I did do a die cutting. So we're gonna just pop these little guys up. I like to do them in 3s. All right, super duper, love it, yes. And this one was a leftover. I'm still gonna save him. I don't know where to put him at some point, but he's kind of cute. All right, let's get our paper. All right, make sure this is dry. Yeah. Okay. Isn't that great? See, here's my black one. See, look what I did. Boo-boo. Okay. I guess I didn't see the terracotta, the poppy parade quick enough. I'm going, oh, that's a little too dark. Okay. So let's just line this little guy right up. I think I'm going to do a horizontal type of see, isn't that pretty? That's a great base, especially for doing the watercolor kind of look. I think that looks so pretty. And here's the one so we can kind of get an idea. Now, I used some leftover stuff from Christmas. Okay, I used my Brightly Gleaming that I had embossed with the hammered embossing. I used those for my stamens, okay? And those are so pretty. I just, you know, had some leftover. If you've got leftover gold foil, use it. That's going to be so, so pretty. So let's get the dimensionals going. We have the dimensionals on them, so let's put these two on first, kind of giving us an idea of where we might want to have them placed. And again, they don't have to be perfect. You know, they can be looking at the opposite ends like this one. Oh, I like this. And I am going to put this one up here in the third as my third one. I'm just going to move this one just a little bit to this side of the paper. And then that one's there. But before we do that, let's get our embellishments out and about here. I wanted to use some of this wonderful gold, and I thought it would be kind of fun just to wrap it around a couple times. It's already curled up, so we don't have to really worry about it too much. Kind of like what I did here. All right, just kind of making it messy, but it looks like it was supposed to be there. So I'm just gonna put it so it'll stay for just a second. Won't that be fun for me? Okay, hold on. There we go. Just kind of stick it right underneath one of the flowers for just a second, or hold on to it so you can kind of get it to stay once you get this third guy on. There we go. Ha! How about that? Oh my gosh, that's darling. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit, you know, and you can kind of play with it at your leisure. But I thought this would be kind of fun just for a little bit of a gold hint. And now, again, I used the hammered gold foil that I had left over, and I punched these out. And we're just going to put those right smack in the middle. Okay? Flowers can be very, you could spend the whole day just doing flowers alone. So we're just trying to make it so it's kind of fun. You don't have to, you know, put a lot of time into it, but it's definitely a pretty card. And there we go. So let's just use one big one. All right. I'll use the big one here, and then I'll use a small one here. There we go. And there we go. See? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Look at that. See that? Now, if you want to, you can add some more embellishments just for like a little hint of gold here and there. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, it could just be, you know, little bits of pieces in the empty white areas, okay? It doesn't have to be on the leaves or on the flower itself. And just kind of a pop of a little bit of gold color. I'm doing all gold on this. There are die cuts for the leaves if you want to do some green and add more leaves. I didn't want to do that. I kind of wanted to make it a gold theme. This could be great for New Year's too. I mean, you just have to put a Happy New Year on it and you'd be good to go too. And then this one here, I didn't do the gold embellishments, but let's let's finish that off really quick. Just doing the same thing. Just where the white areas are. I think that adds a little bit of excitement to the card. It doesn't have to be white, it could be all over. Actually, I like the white. I'm glad I thought of that. So, there we go. Look, how cute. So cute. Isn't that easy? I told you, it was easy. All right, now, let's say you're in a hurry, and you've got to make a card, and you've got maybe 5 minutes to yourselves. So you had this leftover from this other one that we cut out, right? So we're just going to fold this right now. We're going to make another A2 size. You're going to be so surprised at how fast this is. Okay, A2, bone fold it. There we go. Now this paper is stunning. And here is the bigger sheet, and here it is already cut up, okay? Now, this is how pretty this sheet is, okay? So you can see already how many cards you can get out of this. So you just say to yourself, oh my God, I see a card. So that's exactly what I did. I said, oh my God. So I took this one. I'm not crazy about this side, so I'm going to use this side. I'll use this one here. And it's, again, 5 1/4 times 4. All right, so we're just going to glue that down. See? I know, this is quick. This will be a landscape design or a horizontal, okay? And if you should cut this the wrong way, like I did on this one, you could make it a tall, obviously, or you could just hide it and still use it as a background. No one's going to know that it's the wrong way. Just a little helpful hint. I feel like Martha. Okay. Nice base. All right. Now this is what's so pretty. Is this card part of this card right now? So I made this size this is my second mat size, 5 times 3 3/4. All right. Nice and easy. Love it. You see it's green on the back, real pretty. But the front is the most. I love that. You can get all these cards already made up, and you don't even have to worry about them. You can put all kinds of wonderful sentiments from this Peaceful Moments. So many P's. Okay, there we go. Look how cute that is. I know, are you excited? Now, this is so much fun. We have one extra piece that is just sitting by its lonesome, and it already has a spackle on it. Okay, are you with me? Are you excited here? Take your 2-inch punch, all right, and find as many spackles as you want. Okay, punch that out. Put this to the side. Now you've got yourself a nice little saying. You can put you could put something here, but it already has a spackle, so why not put it inside the card? We have the extra cut from the first designer paper that we cut. We're going to put this one inside. It's 5 1/4 times 4. All right. And make sure the snail's open. I told you this was so simple. We're just going to place that right in here. It's just nice to get the whole card done instead of just the outside. Let's do, these are the moments. I think that's going to fit really nicely. Yeah, let's do that one. Just talking to myself, aren't I? All right. Yeah, that's going to look really nice. Now, I'm just going to use Memento Black. I just think it makes a nice clearer cut. You know, when you're trying to read a saying. There we go. Oh, I love it. And then with the word joy, I'm just gonna, well, let's let it dry. I'm gonna put a little embellishment in it. What do you think? Okay, let's close this up so I don't put my hands in it. Perfect. And here's my little guys. I'm gonna turn this over. Looks like it's dry. Let's get some dimensionals on it. Oh, here they are. I love how everything moves when you're doing stuff, you know? Everything just disappears when you need it. It's their fault, it's not mine. Okay, we're just gonna pop this up real quick. This won't take long. And of course I like to use all kinds of, there we go. All right, and I told you this was a quick card. And using the cardstock that you already have and making it kind of a theme makes it really pretty, and it looks like it was very much thought out. And all these beautiful sentiments are really just, you know, there's so many nice ones you can pick from too. And I don't have a lot of sympathy ones, so it's nice to have at least with deepest sympathy one. So see how pretty that came out? And I love that Joy has all the spackle on it. So we're gonna put a little embellishment on there just to kind of pop it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna stick that right smack in the middle. Make sure it's the right way that I want it. And it is. And here's my little guy right here. There we go. Under the word joy. See? How cute. Simple. Okay, we just finished this up. All right, this looks really pretty. Now, we do want maybe a saying on the outside, okay? You don't have to have it. You could have it just like this. And then maybe put some embellishments on like we did with this one here with all the little gold embellishments. But I'm going to use that leftover paper, and I just punched out some of these out, and look how pretty. And it looks great for your birthday. And just did a quick stamp. We're just going to place it like right here, or we could place it up here. But no, I always like it on the right. I don't know why. It just looks kind of cool. And then, just to finish it up, we are going to just kind of put a couple of these little guys. There we go. They always look so cute on here, don't they? We'll put them more symmetrical on this one. There we go. That was easy. That was an easy happy birthday card. You know, get this one out in the mail. That one's darling. I love it. I would send it to myself. Okay. Wasn't this fun? I mean, this was absolutely stunning. I thought these poppies and the designer paper alone really made these come to life. And these are exciting to have for January 3rd. Remember, this catalog will be live, and I will have a link posted and a catalog, online catalog for you to see on January 3rd. And every $50 you spend, you'll get an item in here to pick from for free. I know, it's so exciting. So the Peaceful Moments and the Painted Poppies, they were so much fun to play with. I hope you will consider it. And if you don't have a demonstrator, come on and join me. That would be great, all right? I wish you a happy new year, a safe new year, a healthy new year, and I'll see you next year, right? All right, 2020, let's do it. Take care.